Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Fire Emblem Three Houses. So, as you can see right here on this screen, update data has been downloaded. The number of save file slots has increased. It is now possible to go into battle with the same appearance as in the monastery. That's actually really cool. A new ally will join in the Crimson Flower, the one we are currently playing. How lucky is that? The timing of this is like absolutely fantastic. Jeritza will now work together with you. Cool, it just happens super automatically. We don't even have to do anything. So yeah, this is part of a free update. Everybody will be able to do this.
Crimson Flower. Pegasus Moon. Tempest of Swords and Shields. With Deirdre under Imperial control, the Leicester Alliance ceases to exist, and its remaining lords ally themselves with the Empire. The Black Eagle Strike Force, having now conquered all of Eastern Fodlan, confidently moves to invade the kingdom.
Alright, kingdom's next. We already murdered Claude, damn it. I'm still upset about that. Why'd you make me do it, Edie? Why did you make me do it? But yeah, so there's a number of things that came in the free update. Like everything that was listed there came in the free update, but there's actually more stuff that you can get if you do have the season pass for the DLC. Story, let's go. Come on.
And that concludes Count Bergliez's report. Just as your majesty predicted, the old alliance has willingly fallen under Imperial rule. However, even with Claude dead, there is no telling what manner of poison he left in his wake. We must be careful not to expose any weakness.
Of course, though it seems we can now attack the kingdom without issue.
True. However, you should know that Lord Arundel has entered Deirdre.
Oh, really?
It would seem he has already started collecting the relics of the old alliance.
Ooh, what's he up to?
Let him do as he pleases for now. It's not yet the time to chide him.
Alright, Edie, you're making all sorts of bad decisions. Alright? I'm like getting real sick of this because you're smarter than this. But okay. Okay. If that's what you want to do, sure. Once again, your poor judgment is showing.
Understood.
Goodness.
As for the kingdom, as we theorized, it is not entirely united. If we defeat the royal family of House Byleth, and a handful of other notable houses, it should fall under our control quite readily. Those we must target include the houses Fraldarius, Galatea, Gautier, and Karen.
Uh-oh. We're gonna be going after Felix's dad here. Oh, no.
We have allies who are close to some of those lords. Perhaps that can be used to our advantage.
Oh, no.
Persuasion by tears or threats. Perhaps one would consent to act as a hostage. We must make good use of the tools given to us.
Oh, no. Are we gonna use Felix just to kill his dad? Oh, man. This is the dark route. Oh my
What
god.
about House Row in Aryan Road, the fortress city? Will they not side with us?
The head of House Fraldarius, Lord Rodrigue, has entered the city. It is possible that he has seized it.
I see. Then it might prove too difficult to strike Ferdiad right away.
Either way, when preparations are complete, we can begin our deployment into the kingdom.
That part of the plan remains unchanged. Professor, is something wrong?
Many of those names are new to me. Not exactly true, but if they're gonna explain things, I'm okay with this.
Yes, I don't imagine that you have much interest in a running list of noble names. But it matters not. The nobility and the weight of all those names will be gone once the war is over.
Okay, I was kind of hoping that you'd kind of like lore dump and remind me of everything, but that's okay.
This month, we must again put all of our effort into preparing for battle. I'm counting on you, my teacher.
Another nightmare? Yeah, it's been a while since we've talked to her about this.
Professor, you didn't hear anything just now, did you?
Oh, I did. Are you okay?
Of course I am. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Are you sure about that?
I told you it was nothing and I meant it.
She's mad.
It's just, well, there was a rat. I don't enjoy the company of rats. I believe I've told you about this before, about when I was held captive beneath the palace.
For a second there, I thought it might have been a veiled threat.
There were a lot of rats there. To this day, I just...
What's that? Oh, God. Oh, I thought it was going to be a rat.
Oh, Professor, leave here at once. I recall now that Hubert needs to speak with me. I must change my clothes. Now, whatever you do, don't look this way.
What? I already saw it. What did I see? I saw a desk of letters, but... I mean, was that a crest drawing on one of them?
Then forget what you saw. That's an order.
Rewind. Apparently I missed something important that I was supposed to notice. Well, shit. Hanneman's birthday. Sure, let's host a tea party. Why not? I don't know if I've ever seen that tea. What is this? Right notes of this tea stem from an infusion of citrus oils. This blend is highly favored by nobility. I'll keep that in mind, but I ain't using it on you, Hanneman.
My room.
Oh, whoops, I didn't
worked
even
better
mean to
for
pick
me,
that
but
one.
I am willing to compromise for today. Thank you.
Just let me talk about Crest the whole time and he'll be super happy.
Delightfully warming. Indeed.
Okay, your research. Easy one. What else we got? Probably school days.
Well then. What?
And... probably ambitions. No? Okay.
Thank you for a
Good enough, I
wonderful
suppose.
time, Professor.
Still got the charm. It is now possible to go into battle with the same appearance as in the monastery. You can set this in the journal by selecting unit appearance. Cool. Okay. Let's see if we have any supports. Looks like we do. So, yep, there he is. Without the mask, too. Jeritza, the Death Knight. So he has a unique class. Hold on, I gotta look. I have to. Alright, age 26. He does have a crest. Minor Crest of Lamine. A minor crest inherited from Lamine of the 10 Elites. Occasionally conserves uses of recovery magic. He has recovery magic? What? Hold on. What? He's got thunder. But maybe he can get recovery magic? Is that something we want to do with him? It's a weird crest to give him if he doesn't naturally come with it. But yeah, he's got a little bit of magic. Cool. So he is good at the sword. He's really good at the lance. Axe, middling. Brawl he can get good at. Starts at a C+, but it's one of his strengths. And he's good at riding. And he can get good at flying, so you can make him a wyvern. Flying unit. Oh cool, he comes with an extra dark seal. Does he get any other unique classes? I wonder. I guess we'll find out. Maybe we could use one of those dark seals to class him into one of the dark mages from earlier, just to get some of those, like there's the poison touch one or whatever it's called. I'm not sure what it's called, but the one that Hubert has. it seemed like a pretty good skill to get, so. Murderous Intent. If unit initiates combat, grants hit plus 20 during combat. He's got the Canton Lance Fair, okay. Comes with a unique scythe. Using archaic methods, intimidating scythe is the Death Knight's weapon of choice. And a silver sword, cool. Strength 33. So his strength is on par with Byleth there, pretty much. How's the defense? 25, better than Byleth's. Resistance is decent. Makes sense since he also can use magic. And just okay dex. He's fast though. He does seem to be pretty fast. 29. Wow, okay. Glowing Ember. Based on unit's defense. Cool. Shatter Slash, a -5 defense. Alright. Cool. So they've got him at level 29 right now. Wow, okay, that's awesome. Alright, let's do some of these supports. We're gonna take him into the next battle for sure. Just so you know. A rank on this.
Ah, here you are.
What's up, Lynn? Come to invite me to dinner?
Well, that too, but first there is something I wish to say. I believe I previously implied that it's okay to live out your days by running away from what troubles you. And I think that I was unkind to you.
What are you talking about?
Dude, Linhardt's such a good dude.
To be honest, while I try to be easygoing, I currently feel a bit uneasy about something. One of the effects of running away constantly is that eventually one runs out of places to, well, run. Because I avoid memories I find unpleasant, the number of things I avoid is forever increasing. I've never learned to deal with the pain of my past, so I can never increase my tolerance toward new pains.
And?
That's all. But there are some nights where it really worries me.
That's what you wanted to say? It'd be the same if you weren't avoiding things. You'd just be up at night wondering what was coming next. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate you showing me a glimpse of your real self for the first time.
For the first time? Each time I speak, I show my real self.
So, what about that conversation we had?
Which conversation?
When you said I was a great woman, was that true?
Of course. You have too low an opinion of yourself.
I thought you were just trying to make me feel better. I didn't really think you looked at me that way, Lynn.
Why? Is it so strange? You seemed rather happy about it at the time.
It's not weird. Okay, it's kind of weird. You're weird, Lynn.
Yeah, he is.
You know,
but he's awesome.
I'm hungry all of a sudden. Maybe I laughed too much.
Good. I was going to invite you to dinner.
You were?
When
Dude,
I walked in,
you
asked
slick.
if I'd come to invite you to dinner. I said yes. But I can't be bothered to walk into town. Shall we visit the dining hall?
Can't be bothered.
What? Oh, fine. Show me this easygoing way of yours.
Easygoing's the way to go. It's great, let me tell you. Alright, Bernie, what do you got? Ah, Bernie and Ruff. Two just absolute sweet people right here.
There he is. Okay, Bernie. You can do this.
Oh, Bernadetta! Sorry, just passing through. Didn't mean to scare you again.
No, it's all right. Actually, I came to talk to you. I owe you an apology. It's, long overdue.
Huh? What do you have to apologize for?
I'm hopelessly terrified of you. So every time I see you, I kinda lose my mind. But once you're gone and I get time to calm down, I realize I'm making a big deal out of nothing. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you before. I feel awful. I hope you can forgive me.
Come on now. It's alright. I wasn't really that bothered by it. Promise. I should have been more careful not to scare you. I'm a big guy, and my muscles can be intimidating.
No, you did nothing wrong. It's all my fault.
How about this? Let's say it's both our fault and call it even. But you know, I've been thinking. You really are scared of everything. Is there something we can do to fix that?
You mean like a cure?
Something like that. I think we can figure this out. Your biggest fear is talking to people, right? If that's the case, you need to change the way you think about talking. Right now, you think it's bad, so you're afraid to do it. I figure if you talk to more people, then you'll think talking is good. It might be hard to suddenly start talking to people, though.
And people say that Raph doesn't have a brain. Look at him.
You're gonna need to take it slow. Oh, I know. Start with me.
With you? That'll be, tough. Maybe if you turn around, face the other way.
I guess if that's what you need.
She just wants to look
How's
at your
this?
glutes.
I bet if you get used to talking to me, your fears will go away in no time.
You're, still really intimidating. But, okay, I'll give it a try.
That was a nice one. They got more to go, too. Alright, cool. And honestly, like, I think our supports are like, yeah, they're starting to get pretty close. We need to work on Edie. I want to get Edie's A. We need to get Edie's A. Still got Ferdinand, Caspar. And I've already seen these ones. So maybe Lorenz would be more of a focus. I've already seen Ignatz all the way to A. And then, yeah, Jeritza's gonna be new. Awesome. So yeah, it is basically confirmed here that Jeritza is in fact the Death Knight. Technically in our run, we have never gotten a complete confirmation. Like straight up, it's never been said that Jeritza, yes, Jeritza was the Death Knight. It was heavily suspected in both routes, but it was never really stated outright. Now, there are some other things that I basically have figured out about Jeritza as well, just based on, you know, the things that people have said in comments that they want me to do in order to learn more about the Death Knight, has kind of clued me in as to what exactly is interesting about Jeritza. So I actually have been, not necessarily spoiled, but been able to basically piece together a little bit more about who Jeritza is, but I'm hoping that that's fleshed out in some of his supports here, since we haven't necessarily done the prerequisites in Blue Lions to learn some of these things that we could have in that run. So most of you probably know what I'm talking about already. Those of you who aren't, I'm trying not to necessarily spoil it, even though I know. But yeah, anyways. Alright, we got a bunch more save slots. Yes! Now we have less to worry about overwriting this file 1, which is what we're going to have to return to when we finish this route. Alright. We are going to explore. Let's see if we need to do any certifications. Ooh, you can actually class an Immortal Savant. Should I do that? Can I buy more Master Seals yet? Man, really? Where are all my Master Seals? I think they should be showing up in the shops fairly soon. I do think that we're a couple levels ahead of where we normally would be in this playthrough, so maybe that's why, is that in my last playthrough we were much further along before the Master Seals were even necessary, so they weren't in the marketplace yet. Maybe that's what's going on, because I don't remember when they popped up in the shop in my last run. Anyways, let's check our certifications. Maybe we'll do Byleth, but I do want to look at some other things first. Okay, Hubert, you're not ready. Maybe I should just see the ones that have mastered their current classes. So you've mastered your current class, so classing you up would be good. Great Knight, 70%. Let's try it. We have 3 Master Seals. This makes sense. He's ready for it, so... Nope, he didn't get it. Okay, reload. Alright, let's see who else. So, Ferdinand, he wasn't able to pass. You're ready for your advanced class, and it looks like you qualify now. 33, low chances. Maybe another reload, but we're trying it. Nope. Alright, Ferdy and Linhart are not ready. You're already classed. Bernie, I think you're already classed, yep. Dorothea, you're gonna stay a dancer. Now you have 48% on Gremory. Pretty good. You haven't mastered a lot of your classes just because we pulled you into dancer here. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that with you yet, just because we're low on master seals right now. Petra, you're not quite done with your current class. 41 experience. You got a little ways to go still, actually. Man, she looks great. Why do you always look so good, Petra? She always looks so good. And actually, we're trying to get her back over to Falcon Knight. So yeah, she's not ready anyways. We're not going Mortal Savant with her. Roth. You're gonna be a War Master. Huh. Why isn't it showing me the requirements for this, like everybody else? The exam test requirement. Oh, we already acquired it. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, it's right there. It's in the gold. Oh my gosh. All right. I am something else, you guys. Something else. You're ready. So what are you waiting on for Gremory? You're almost at the 33% that you need. We just need a little bit more faith for you, girl. I think I already set your goals for that too, so. All right. She'll be there soon. You don't qualify for yours yet. Okay. So, I mean, we'll just wait, because Ferdinand and Linhart are the ones that really need it right now. And Lysithea, but since she doesn't qualify, we can't even try yet. But soon with Lysithea. So we'll save our seals for now. Let's explore. So, in the journal, apparently we can do... I'm guessing it's unit appearance. So, attire and in battle. So, let's take Edie, for example. Oh, she's got other hair? Oh, dude. What is this? I didn't know about this. Dude, that's awesome. I like that hair. Girl, you look good. You keep that hair. Okay, that one's gonna be the same for her. In her current class anyways. Alright. Bernie, attire. Okay, so we can give them their old look. I think that was probably already an option. Was she taller? She's taller, isn't she? Oh yeah. She definitely got taller over those 5 years. Makes sense. Looking good, girl. Alright, maybe the cavalry unit doesn't actually work with that. Yeah, let's check somebody else. Let's look at Petra. Alright, we got her old look, her new look. Her new design is so good. I love that. In battle. So that's her class, or we can make her look like that in battle. Cool. I'm going to leave it on the class, just because I like that they're unique. But, you know, if I class her into something and I don't like the design of it, we can always go to this look. Which is a good look, girl. A really good look. Now, Mercy, funnily enough, I really prefer this design over her post design. But I think that's mostly because I don't like hats. I also hated Dorothea's hat. So, for the same reason, like, let your hair down, girl. Let your hair down. Looking good. I mean, look how good she looks. Mercy, you're great. So many great gals in this game. Jeritza, how do you look, dude? Okay, in battle. It's too bad you can't give him his Death Knight helmet in battle. Alright, alright. Cool new stuff, though. Now, my stance on the DLCs is that I may end up buying it for this game, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. Intelligent Systems traditionally is really bad at DLC. I have never been impressed with their DLC offerings, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be. I might. We'll see. We'll see how good the content is, but a lot of times they've been terrible at giving meaningful content as DLC. So
upsetting.
They have added a sauna in the DLC pass.
The kingdom always is cold. I have hatred for the cold. Bridget is
Me
not
too.
cold. We have no cold spirit. Does the goddess of Fodlan give protection from the cold? I am wishing I knew how to ask her.
But yeah, there's a lot of things in those DLC passes. Anna is a recruitable character. I don't know if she automatically joins you if you have the pass, just like Jeritza did, but she's part of the DLC. I have heard that she doesn't really have supports with anybody, though, which, that's disappointing, to say the least. Let's do some veggies.
Oh, Claude. It's too late now, but it's such a shame. You'll be fighting the kingdom next, right? Then, the church? I guess Edelgard won't hesitate to cut Dimitri and Lady Rhea down.
It's kind of sad because Mercy wanted to work with the church. Like, the church is a big part of her life. I'm surprised that she's actually recruitable in this route. I mean, I get they probably had to make her recruitable just because you can go the other route. But I'm actually surprised that like she wouldn't leave after the time skip if you went down the Crimson Flower route. Okay, nobody's up here. Just because, yeah, her backstory doesn't quite fit into the ideals that this group is going down. Oh, is this the Golden Fish event? Is that what that one's called? Oh my gosh, we got a bunch of paralogs. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm so excited. Fish of Mystery, that's what it is. Well, you know, we'll look at these later, because we won't get to these in this episode, so I'm not gonna... I'm gonna wait until we get to that battle menu, and then I'm gonna read through those, and we're all gonna have a good time deciding on which one we want to do first. Because that's gonna be a tough decision, because I'm gonna want to do all of them.
is really popular among the citizens of the Empire. If I remember correctly, the Emperor herself has recognized her genius and made her a general. Despite her considerable talent, she never puts on airs. And she's beautiful, too.
She is, but you said that she was a genius? I'm sorry, but, I had her and Randolph in a battle, and they basically just kamikazed themselves. Not sure I'd call that genius.
She's even known as the Scarlet Warrior.
But no, in all seriousness, she seems really cool.
Say now.
Fake gatekeeper. Where's your twin brother? Is he safe? Have you heard from him? Tell me.
Doesn't seem to be much unrest in the former Alliance territories, perhaps thanks to Count Burgley's strength. That said, General Randolph is the head of one of the branches of House Burgleys. It was once difficult for someone from a branch family to get ahead in life. But under Her Majesty, anyone who accomplishes great deeds during the war will see more success than they could have ever imagined.
Makes sense.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You may already know this, but the Kingdom and the Alliance were once a single entity. The leaders of the Alliance, House Regan, are actually a branch of the Byleth royal family. In a way,
Really?
it's just a battle of the part of the Byleth family tree that rose in rebellion against the Empire.
Huh, the Regan house actually has, like, familial ties with the Blythids? Dimitri's family? I didn't know that. I knew that the Alliance was given their sovereignty by the Kingdom, but I didn't know that... Yeah. Surprising. Okay. I just didn't know that. Ah, hey, Anna. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. You have a great design in this game. Love your hair.
Hey, how about a favor?
It's gone. Gone, I say. I can't do business without it. Hey, you, get it back for me, and I'll cut you the deal of your life. Find this secret thingy that Anna is looking for. It seems that if you do, she will open up her secret shop. Oh, I'll find that secret thingy for you, girl.
Hello there.
Okay, you know what?
Return
My
soon,
professor
please.
level isn't quite maxed yet, right? Oh no, it is. We got to the A+. Okay. Then screw fishing. I'm not gonna fish ever again. That may not be true, but most likely it will be, because I don't want to. Oh, you're not... I can't talk to you. Oh, man.
It's like this.
Yeah, the timing of this is so good. Just the fact that this Jeritza thing came out while I was doing the one route that he joins you on. I'm pretty sure it's the only route he joins you on. Let me know if I'm incorrect about that.
War isn't kind to you if you're a recluse. By the time you realize what's going on, you're already under attack. And if you're off by yourself, you can get killed with no one ever even finding out.
Well, that's depressing. But yeah, it's true. Sounds like you're
Got me
learning.
out of my room at least. That's good, right?
It is. I'm actually super proud of you. It's good to see you out of your room.
Can you help me?
Don't tell anyone, but I'm actually an Almiran merchant. I'm looking to export some goods from Fodlan and sell them back in my homeland. If you help me out, I'll reward you handsomely. Do we not do trade with the Almirans? Is our relations that bad? I know it's not great, but... wow. Search for some rare Fodlan goods that will please the merchant from Almira. I want to know more about them. There might be some things that we could learn about the tensions between the Almirans and some of the other countries here, or the, you know, Alliance, Kingdom, and Empire. Maybe in the library, but we'll see. Maybe I'll go in and read some more books at some point.
King Dimitri of Fargus possesses superhuman strength. I heard he can lift a horse with a single hand. I wonder if it's true.
Well, you know, I've seen Dimitri in action post-time skip, and I'm gonna be honest, it might be true. That dude was unbelievably strong. Stupidly strong. Like, Edie is strong in her own right in this route, but I think Dimitri was stronger in my Blue Lions run.
Your next opponents will be the Kingdom's army and the Knights of Seros. Both fearsome foes. Put the mobility of my troops to good use, and let us protect the Kingdom's western battlefront. When this month has ended, I'll depart. I pray that you have good luck in battle.
Alright, you got it, girl. I'll be there.
The main body of the Imperial army is moving to the western region of the former Alliance territory to attack the Kingdom. The time when victory or defeat will be decided between us and the Kingdom is close at hand.
I can't believe to think. I saw the end of the Leicester Alliance with my own eyes. I witnessed a turning point in the history of my homeland. I'm not sure how to express my feelings right now.
Why not paint a picture?
That's right. I'll paint it. The fall of Deirdre, so that posterity can remember our triumph.
Guess he doesn't feel too conflicted about it. He seems to think he's on the right side.
You there!
Huh. A jar filled with sweets. It probably belongs to someone with a sweet tooth. The fact that we're getting this post-time skip makes me think that this might be for Jeritza.
Okay. Randolph has a big appetite. It does a heart good to see him. And he's handsome too. Compared to him, Hubert is... Forget I said anything.
Yeah.
Our Emperor mercilessly cuts down all those who stand in her way. Even the master tactician.
Yep. Yep. I mean, you said it. I don't know how I feel about it, girl. I still don't think it was necessary. Ooh, it's getting framey. Come on, game, you got this. Switch, I love you. I love you. You're a great little console. Keep chugging along, dude.
What?
Black hair tie. A thick string used to control unruly hair. It probably belongs to someone who ties their hair back. Jeritza. Yeah, these are all for Jeritza.
Let me see.
Right.
I guess some of them could be Anna ones, but I don't know if they would show up unless you have the DLC stuff.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't know if there's supports for her, even for Byleth. I don't think there's any supports. I could be wrong. Let me know if there are any supports for Anna, if you know. Because from what I heard, she doesn't have any, which that seems odd that they didn't do any for her.
Finally, the Kingdom. After that, we'll battle the Church. I volunteered for monastery guard duty. It was more for my family than anything. But now, from the bottom of my heart, I want to see Her Majesty ruling this land. Even if it costs me my life, I will protect Garreg Mach.
Okay.
My father is holding Aryan Road secure. Our next battle will be there, against him, or in Ferdiad, which the king is protecting.
Can you fight them?
Don't underestimate me. I've been preparing for this for a long time.
Yeah, we know you don't have great relations with your dad, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy, and I think you're... Even in Blue Lions, I thought he was being pretty unfair to Rodrigue.
Professor!
Rodrigue's a good dude.
Definitely.
Professor?
And even though we're probably about to go and kill him this month, I don't think it won't be nearly as hard as some of the ones that I'm really fearing coming up against soon. Oh man. Hey buddy. How's it going? Has Manuela beat you up yet? I think that she deserves a good punch. Maybe a good stab. Just for good measure. Just to make it fair. What do you say, buddy? Will you let her stab you in the gut?
Neither the Emperor nor the Empire have my allegiance. It is all simply part of the agreement. There is no other reason for me to be here.
What's the agreement, dude?
That is mine. Appreciated.
You're welcome.
That is mine.
Yep.
Appreciated.
I should probably look up the last 4 that I have just to see if these belong to anybody who I do have on my team. But I'm not going to do that right now because I'm lazy. Alright. Well, dude, it's good to see you. I'll bring you into a battle or 2. Maybe more. We'll see. And we're going to get some supports up with you and some people so that we can learn more about you. Yeah. Hopefully we have enough time to really do some of that. I'm definitely going to focus down a couple of them. Does he have a support with Manuela? Please. Ah, okay. So it's just Mercy and Byleth. Okay. Well, that'll make it easy for us to make sure that this gets done before the end of this route. At least. But yeah, this is the one that I wanted to make sure got done. Is the Mercy one, but... yeah.
Oh.
In fact, after we eat, if he hasn't gotten a C rank with Byleth, I'm going to probably gift him up to getting a C rank.
The majority is with us. This conflict will end soon. I am so moved by the Alliance Noble's decision. That is true nobility, acting in accordance with the people's needs and wishes. As war drags on, those living near the front lines inevitably get the worst of it.
We invaded and killed their leader. I'm just going to point that out. Okay.
We will not see such a peaceful resolution in Fargus, I am afraid, as it is ruled by the royal family, not a council of nobles.
Although I am glad that we don't have to kill more of them, right? So in that way, it's good. I still just don't agree with the whole cause that we're
Did you meet my father in Deirdre? I guess he'll be responsible for controlling the Regan territory and maintaining popular support. Not really sure what all that means, though.
Have we actually seen his father? We've seen Ferdinand's, but I don't think we've physically seen Caspar's father. Not really sure what all that means. You should study more. Yeah.
You're probably right. I'll do my best.
So yeah, I just want to point out, I am pretty critical of this path, just because I don't agree with I don't agree with Edie's cause in this path in particular, for a lot of different reasons. It's not to say that I don't like Edie, or that I don't like, the Empire necessarily, or any of the people that are in the Empire, because, I like all of these characters, all of them, but I don't agree with this cause. And I think I've discussed a lot of the reasons why so far, but I've also been active in comments to explain it and stuff, but I did want to just bring it up again because I don't want people to think that I hate this route or dislike this route or dislike any of the characters, because I don't. I like the story, I like the characters, I just disagree. And that's okay if you have a different opinion. I also want to make sure that that's super clear. Being able to discuss the different opinions and stuff is super fun for me. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of people defend Edie, and I get that. I understand that she has some motivations, right? I just think that she makes some really bad decisions, and that her motivations don't actually excuse her actions. That's just kind of where I sit with the whole matter. So, but yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, guys.
It seems all that praise of Claude's ingenuity was largely unfounded.
And please just don't be offended that we have different opinions, because it's fine. It's okay to have different opinions. So, yeah. Anyways, we'll continue on.
A truly clever man would have realized defeat was inevitable and surrendered. Or failing that, he could have rallied the Alliance nobles to secure a real fighting chance. I regret missing my only opportunity to tell him so.
Yeah, that is too bad.
What about this? It goes without saying, but Garreg Mach is the most important sacred place to the Church of Seiros. The Knights of Seiros will try to get this place back by any means necessary. I don't think they're going to stay in the kingdom capital forever. We should stay vigilant.
What do you say? The battle ended without House Ordelia getting involved. Although, I've no desire to continue on with my family. So from here on out, it's up to Edelgard. I have Claude to thank. Ultimately, this ended without the Alliance being entirely consumed by this war. It's all thanks to Claude.
Yeah. He's a good guy. Golden Deer will be a fun route to go into next.
Claude von Regan. What an interesting character. Underneath that compassionate exterior, he was always cold and calculating. Ordinary fools run headlong into combat without even considering the possibility of defeat. But to consider one's chances and to prepare for plans to go awry, that takes real intelligence. I have to say, I am impressed beyond words. I have a request for you.
Would you assist us in securing more resources? Gather the requested resources and deliver them. We need Albinian berries, 2 of them, and 2 dried vegetables. Do I have them already?
Claude von Regan. Underneath that ordinary I have to say.
Guess not. Yeah, we might have to grow those. I might have to figure out which seeds we need to plant to get some of those. It's possible we might be able to buy some of them from the shops too.
The worst part about going into battle is knowing you might have a friend fighting for the other side. You were a mercenary, Professor. Were you always prepared for that?
I still hesitate.
That's reassuring. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Fighting old friends, there's nothing worse. My hands shake just thinking about it. I didn't want Claude to die. Does that make me soft?
Nope, I'm with you 100%, girl. You and me both. I'm gonna be honest, Leonie, you might be my S rank in Golden Deer. I really like her. I know there's a lot of people out there who don't like her because of the Byleth support with her, but I love Leonie.
They call Lord Rodrigue, who's defending Aryan Road, the Shield of Fargus. He used to be on friendly terms with Dimitri's father, the former king. There's no chance that he'll surrender to us.
Nope, he won't. He will fight to the death, and he certainly will die in this route. I have no doubt. I have no doubt we're gonna have to kill him. It's probably the item for Anna. Anna's secret thingy. A mysterious object that Anna needs to open her secret shop. It's too incredible to behold. Oh man. What could it be? I think this might be where the sauna's at. Could be wrong, but yeah, the DLC might open this up as the sauna. Yeah, look at the steam. This is probably it.
I've lived at Garreg Mach Monastery for a few decades now. Still, the other day I got myself all turned around. There are so many secret rooms and hidden passages. Maybe I'll take the time to properly search the place. Care to join me? I expect it'd take a whole day.
Probably.
I just wanted to help out my brother Randolph, so I aspire to be a soldier. My brother puts his life on the line to fight, so I'll put everything I have into it too. Eventually, the enemy will attack, and when they do, we'll defend this place to the bitter end.
Did she ever show up on a map as like a ally or an enemy? In Blue Lions, she just showed up at the end of a map to try and stab Dimitri. Which, well, Yeah, that turned out poorly, to say the least. But yeah, what class is she? Like, is she a flyer or what? I don't know.
I'm no noble, so it won't make much difference to me. But it hasn't really hit me yet that the Alliance is finished. It hasn't even hit me that Claude is dead either. I half think he might have faked it so he can jump out and surprise us. That's the kind of thing he'd do.
Hey, one can hope, right? Is that what's gonna happen? That'd be nice. Okay, a silver bow plus. We might do this. I'll think about it. Yeah, we might do this.
Okay.
Professor, if the Alliance falls, then the Kingdom will... There's no time to waste. If we hesitate, we risk losing the initiative. I do think we should let the troops rest, though. We must maintain morale, Professor. And let's make sure this matter stays between us. If it gets out, I'll struggle to forgive even you.
That is kind of a bit of a threat. Understood.
Thank you.
She's all business. I can respect that. Zoltan's Beast Idol, a valuable idol created by the master craftsman Zoltan, who was widely thought to have only made weapons. Okay, another quest item. Cool. Is there anybody up here? Nope. Nobody up here again. I remember Dorothea came up here and sang a couple of times. This is Rhea's room. Was Rhea's room. She ain't here anymore.
What?
Claude, lost in battle. My goodness. Do you suppose this means the end of House Regan? While the crest of von Regan is not terribly rare, the long lineage of the von Regan family will be broken.
We should mourn his death.
Agreed, the poor boy.
At least there's a lot of remorse here, you know? Like, it really irked me the wrong way when Edie at the end of that map was like, let's celebrate our victory. I'm like, no, I'm not happy about this. This was sad. So I'm like glad that we're seeing that there are plenty of people here at the monastery that are like, yeah, it happened, but it really is too bad. A class used to connect various pieces of armor. It probably belongs to someone who favors black armor. Could it be the Death Knight?
The Leicester Alliance is no more. 300 years of history. Gone and done. They write operas about events like this, you know? I'm sure you'll be played by the most handsome actor of the time. Hearts will pound as he takes the stage. A diva will play 80. You'll fall madly in love, even if it isn't historically accurate.
It won't be in this playthrough. Any items? Nah. We'll just teleport. Because, once again, I am lazy.
That reminds me. You must know this already. The former Fargus territory used to belong to the Empire. The Battle of Tailtean, where Nemesis was defeated, put Fargus under the Empire's control. Centuries later, a revolution sprung up in Fargus, and through the mediation of the Church, the kingdom gained independence.
So the kingdom actually was its own entity at one point before it was... Okay, interesting. So yeah, defeating Nemesis incorporated the kingdom into the Empire, and then later the kingdom was able to get its independence again. Okay. And the church was the one that made that happen. And if that's true, the church was probably also the one that made them a part of the Empire, because Seiros was the one who defeated Nemesis, which implies that Nemesis maybe was the leader of the kingdom? I mean, there's a lot of information that I'm just trying to fill in the gaps for, and could be totally wrong, but that's kind of what I'm inferring at the moment, is that maybe Nemesis was the ruler of the kingdom. He was working with Seiros and the goddess. At one point, there were these Elite Tens that had these relics. There was, and then eventually Seiros defeated the Elite Tens to get the relics, right? And Nemesis, supposedly, I don't know if it's true, but what history has told us is that he was hungry with power, he had the sword of the creator, and basically waged war against the goddess, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to piece everything together, but I think there are still major parts missing, but interesting. I wonder why the relics were created. Were they created to defeat gods? Because it seemed like Seiros was scared of the relic weapons, so she defeated the Elite 10, who had the relic weapons, the 10 relic weapons. I don't know. Anyway.
The ringleader of the revolt became the first king, Lug von Blythen.
The ringleader of the revolt. Yeah, okay. So, basically, Dimitri's family's been in power ever since the kingdom regained its independence from the church.
The Blythens, the royal family of Fargus, are directly descended from Lug, who was also known as the King of Lions. If you look at it from the point of view of the Empire, the kingdom is just a bunch of traitors.
No, they had their independence once, and it was taken away from them, and they wanted it back, so it's a return to the status quo, really. Okay.
Hi. Right.
Hi there!
Okay, someone's over here. What you doing, Lynn?
Sir? I've been exploring the Holy Mausoleum. It's quite interesting in there. There is a mechanism I believe would allow us passage into the Holy Tomb, but I'm unclear on how to activate it. My research hasn't turned up much. It may come down to asking the Archbishop for details.
Your research will find something, Lynn.
Indeed. We'll see if it's worth the trouble.
Right.
Okay, no item here. I don't think there's anybody else over here. Probably not going to be any items, so let's just do the advice box. What's the difference between killing someone and calling for their death instead? In both situations, their blood is on your hands, so isn't it all the same? Like all things in life, it's about context and perspective. I absolutely agree with that sentiment. Let's go and give this other lost item to Jeritza.
Professor!
And we'll turn in those quests, see if we can buy any of the materials that we need for that other quest.
Yes, neither it is all. That is my...
Okay, we haven't gotten the first one yet, but we're gonna go and eat, and we're definitely gonna eat with Jeritza and Mercy.
Definitely.
Oh, you know what? I'll just walk down to this guy.
Let me see.
What?
You're welcome. Alright, Anna. I'm coming for you, girl. Open up your shop.
Appreciate it.
Oh, this might be what opens up being able to buy master seals, actually. Is it? We're about to find out.
Welcome.
There's your secret thingy. Oh no, but you can buy all these. I forgot about that. Okay, there's our first master seal we can buy. Wait. Oh, they're not limited. I'm just gonna buy 5 of these right now.
Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? 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 Is that
Goodbye, money.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Worth it. Man, I really wish they had a march ring here. I always want march rings, man. We'll see if any of these are ones that we want for people. We might buy some of these, but the stat items, we got those, we're good.
Come back, sit welcome.
Do we have any, we do have spolians to sell.
Thanks
Cool.
a bunch. Come back soon.
That was like half our money. I think a little over half our money, wasn't it? Didn't we have like 67,000 or something? Okay, what next? I guess we'll eat next. Okay. First things first, we already know Mercy and Jeritza.
I see your food preferences are the same as they ever were.
You haven't changed at all, either.
Oh, man. So, you may have noticed that those two seem to know each other. And once again, in any of my playthroughs, we haven't gotten an explicit statement on how those two know each other. But we have gotten clues that they know each other. Let's see, at the beginning of one of the maps, like I think that the Death Knight mentioned something about Mercy being there, and we didn't exactly know what that meant or what his relationship with her was, but yeah. I'm kind of hoping that it'll just be addressed in the support that we get between them so that I don't have to explain it to you. Because I'd rather it just naturally occur. Yeah. Anyways. Who else do we need to work on supports with? Edie and someone. That way we get some supports with Edie as well as Edie with somebody else. So maybe Edie and Bernie? Let's do Edie and Bernie. I mean, they don't need the motivation, unfortunately, but I'm gonna do it anyway. All the next ones, I'll try and focus on people that need motivation, though.
Oh, I love
because we do need
this
to work
meal.
on that.
How did you know?
I like your hair, girl.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Thank you. Okay, Ferdinand, Lynn, Dorothea, Petra. Who needs to work on supports? Oh, nice. Edie and Bernie got their A rank. We'll look at that in a minute. Ferdinand and Hubert, maybe? They've got a little ways to go on theirs. Crap, are they gonna have one? They're not. We're actually running out of food. That might be an issue. What types of things are we missing? A lot of vegetables. So I need to start doing a lot more vegetables and a lot less flowers and stuff. Vegetables and fruit. Because I'm definitely running out of that stuff. This is what I need. And so I need some poultry. Let's go buy some poultry. Sauteed pheasant eggs. Freaking nobles.
Right. Ah, hello there. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
Hello there. Return soon, please.
Okay, what was it? This one.
Can we put our quarrel on hold, Ferdinand? At least while the professor is present.
Of course we can, Hubert. We will finish eating and then continue fighting elsewhere.
Sounds like a plan. God damn. Those two do not get along. Not at all. Okay, Linhardt, Dorothea, Petra, Lysithea, Leone. They really need to show support stuff much better in this menu right here. Do Linhardt and Lysithea have a support with each other? I think they do. And I don't think I'm done with it. Yeah. Lynn and Lysithea. Let's go.
This is my favorite.
Eating delicious.
Okay, Petra, Leone. Petra and Dorothea need to get their A rank. Let's do that. There it is.
I would be liking...
Okay, I know I've got Leone. Okay, Leone's the only one left, so who do you need to support with? We could work on Roth. Yeah. Leone and Roth is a good one.
This is delicious!
That looks delicious.
All right. Let's watch these supports. Bernie and Edie, let's go.
Gardening with you is a lot of fun, Lady Edelgard.
I feel the same. You know so much about it, Bernadetta.
I looked after flowers a lot back home. I like them. They don't talk, they don't get angry, they don't hit you.
Aww.
And they're sweet.
Dude,
They
your
are
parents
sweet.
suck, man.
Unlike people, they can all be trusted on sight.
You're sweet too, Lady Edelgard. I mean, not sweet, but, you know what I mean. You can talk or even get angry all you want.
Well, I'll strive to avoid getting angry.
You're really kind. I'm less scared of you than I used to be. Most nobles are terrifying. I've had lots of bad experiences with them. But getting the chance to talk to you like this makes me glad I came to the monastery.
I'm glad too. You made quite a few friends at the academy, didn't you? I had heard rumors about the reclusive daughter of House Varley, but you're nothing like I imagined.
Rumors? About me? Just pretend you didn't hear anything.
There's no need to be embarrassed. Rumors are meaningless.
Kind of like the ones Ferdinand heard, too.
You're right. I'm not really a recluse now anyway. Not since I came to the monastery. I won't let the rumors bother me.
I'm happy to hear it. Actually, I should thank you.
Thank me? What for? Wait, do you mean you need to thank me for all the times I've made you mad? You do, don't you?
Yes, she's gonna hurt you.
That mind of yours. No, I mean the grateful sort of thanks. Before I met you, I was more prone to anger, but now I've changed in that regard. So, thank you for that. Oh, I suppose you're not listening.
Oh, I'm done for! 5 years' worth of resentment is about to crash down on me all at once! Ah!
It's okay, Bernadetta. I'm thanking you, not attacking you.
Oh, I jumped to conclusions again, didn't I?
Just a little.
You did, yes. But don't worry about it. Enough talk, don't you think? Let's take care of these sweet little plans.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Bernadetta, I hope you'll keep spending time with me.
Of course I will. Hey, look! This flower's just about ready to bloom.
So it is. I can't wait to see its true colors.
The hair has physics. Roth and Leone, they're A rank. Cool.
Hey, writing to your sister again?
You bet! Gotta reply to these things as soon as they come in.
You had one last week, too. It's great to see you're both so good about staying in touch. It's especially important when there's a war going on.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. My sister wrote to say how much she loved the painting supplies you sent.
Good. I'm glad gathering those pigments paid off.
You even made her a brush. I really appreciate you doing all that for her.
I was fascinated with painting at that age. I was a pretty artistic kid, if you can believe it. Not a lot of time for it when you're hungry, though.
Why do I want to meet his little sister so badly? Like, I kind of hope in Golden Deer at some point we get to meet her.
Sounds like you had a pretty tough time growing up too, huh?
I guess so. We never thought of it that way. But it's true the children in my village don't usually get to choose their futures. Any one of us could have had the talent for artistic genius and never even noticed. I was one of the lucky ones. I only got to follow my passion thanks to my father and all the other folks. That's why, once I come into my own, the first thing I'll do is head back there and help the other kids.
Oh, wow. It's like all the kids in your village are counting on you.
No need to exaggerate it. Besides, it's not like I'm unique. You're working hard for your sister's future, aren't you?
Yeah. It's like me and you are both carrying big weights. We should try sharing the weight with each other. You know, lighten both of our loads.
Huh?
If we share our problems, then we only gotta carry half the weight, right? It works out for everybody.
It's probably a good thing you didn't try to take on your family's business. If you take half of my burden and I take half of yours, the total's still the same.
Nah, that doesn't sound right. Everything's lighter when you don't gotta carry it alone.
He's not wrong.
On second thought, you might be right. With the right attitude and the right partner to share the burden, maybe it is only half the weight.
Now you're getting it. It's a waste of energy to struggle alone when there's someone who can help you.
That's true. And I do hate waste, as you well know. So when it comes to working toward the future you're after, you know I won't fall short.
Great! And you should never fall short on sharing a big meal with me, too.
Deal.
Yeah, that one was a good one. Oh, we did get the one with Jeritza. Good. Alright, here we go.
What's the matter? Not hungry?
This guy's voice. What is that?
I am partaking in some sweet delights. Is there a problem?
You have a sweet tooth?
Yes. Yes, I am a person too. What I eat is nobody's business but my own. If you need something, spit it out. My ice cream is melting.
Oh, he sounds pissed. Dude, don't mess with the man and his ice cream. I came to see if you'd join me for training.
Perhaps after I finish devouring this treat.
Devouring. Are you really the Death Knight? I'm not convinced.
I am. And I am not.
Oh God.
At the moment, I am Jeritza von Hrim. The Emperor and the army know me only as the Death Knight, but he is merely an illusion. A demon who resides in my heart.
Oh, okay.
He is not me. Not who I am at my core. He thrives and feasts upon blood, death, suffering.
Uh-oh. This dude's got multiple personalities.
So while I sit here eating, I prefer to just be myself. Jeritza, I would like to be who I truly am.
Yeah. Awkward.
I am incapable of enjoying my dessert with you gawking at me like that. I have no further words for you. Go.
Wow. He likes ice cream.
Okay.
Alright, and so when we do our Golden Deer route, the Death Knight will no longer be scary.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got 4 more things that we can do. Now, where am I at on my skills? My sword's in A rank, which is good. Reason and Faith are pretty even at the moment. Maybe let's focus on Faith for a minute, try and get that to a B rank. We could also look at Authority. Continuing to work on Authority may not be a bad idea. Let us use some of the really good gambits and whatnot. Huh. Okay, Hubert's over here. I think we can work with Authority on him. Lysithea can teach us Reason, but I want to focus on Faith today.
Claude and an ordinary, I have to say.
Oh, okay, you can't. Yeah, that's right. I don't think anybody can teach me Authority right now. Alright, let's work on some Reason then. Why not? Either or. It's really not that big of a deal which one I focus on. Both of them are useful. Oh, Manuela's in here? I didn't see Manuela in there. Oh, hi girl. Why don't you have a support with Jeritza? I feel like that could be interesting.
You know as well as I do the day's coming that we'll have to fight the Archbishop and her knights. We've got some strong fighters here, sure. But even with all our training, I don't know if we can win. I just don't see how any of us can compete with the Archbishop, say, turning into a monster.
If we must fight, we will.
Yeah? What if that fight's to the death? Yours and mine in particular.
It won't be because I'm in charge. And I'm a little disappointed that you don't have more faith in me. Now teach me faith. Yeah, you know what? Let's get that bow. Alright, Bernie. I wonder if she can use her crest in these. We might find out. The answer is yes. The answer is absolutely yes. She can use her crest in these.
A little scratch will...
Dude, she's doing great.
A little scratch won't stop me. Still here.
I knew you'd get good, Bernie. You're not the crit master that Ash was, but you're still doing real good. And honestly, your crest is pretty awesome.
Bernie's unstoppable.
Yeah, you are. And a silver bow plus. Alright, there is nothing else we need to do, correct? Correct. Alright, let's go ahead and save then and end this episode. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope that I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.